evening, Everfree Northwest. How are you feeling? I cannot stress how amazing this weekend has been. We have heard so many amazing things from you guys and some of the things you've experienced. We're going to bring out our Everfree Northwest mascots to kick off opening ceremonies for you. Closing ceremonies! Free is a thing. Let's bring out the mascots.
I think Bun's trying to kill me. 3 more days. I don't know if I could do it.
I don't even know if I have it in me.
Even with more coffee. Well, I'm Front Page.
Mocha Sunrise.
Sharp Focus.
Novella.
And Marina. And do you know who you are?
Awesome!
Our favorite ponies!
And other creatures.
What was any of your favorite things that you guys experienced this weekend at Everfree?
What was yours, Marina?
I really enjoyed doing the
I enjoyed doing the Marina dance with everyone who saw it. All right, I guess I have to take interviewer mode. Okay, and what was your favorite thing this weekend?
I loved reading the books in the children's room. We read some My Little Pony and some Bluey, which was very fun.
And what about you, Sharpie?
I think my favorite was getting really good, really fun pictures at the concert. That was a lot of fun.
And what about you, Mocha?
I think I really enjoyed seeing all the fantastic cosplays around. They were all put together so well. Anyone from young to old, it was all amazing. What was your favorite part of the con? Who made a new friend this weekend?
Who are we going to see back next year? Well, I enjoyed meeting a lot of our guests of honor and the comic artists that were here. Let's see if any of them are still here so we can thank them for being a part of our convention.
Any of the VIPs?
Here they go!
And if they want to give their goodbyes and favorite things.
Yeah, so I'm going to pass the mic down if you'd like to say anything.
Sure. Hey, everybody. How are you doing? I just want to say, it's been a while. It was 2012 the last time I was at Everfree. I thought people say 2012 or 2013. 13. 13? Okay, 13. Well, that's not that long then.
Don't you love us?
It's been a while, right? And I love you guys. I love everybody here.
Come back next year now.
I gotta come back, right? It's been too long. So I want to say that, I forgot how amazing all of your energies really are. Each and every one of you are so unique and so beautiful, and I had such an amazing time talking to you when you came up to me that I just want you to know how special you are, and I feel so full of love. So until next time, I want to send you all the love back. I love you all. Love you.
Hey everybody!
Hello!
It's been a long time. It was 2023 last time I was here. No, thank you so much. This weekend has been amazing. I really had fun playing with these guys at Family Feud this morning, or Pony Feud this morning. Yes. We've had a couple of great panels with all the comics guests, which was a lot of fun. And I sold every last book I brought with me, so. Yeah, so I have to now check 2 empty pieces of baggage, which is going to look weirdly suspicious, I think. That's okay because apparently SeaTac is going to deliver it to me in like a month. I don't know. If you haven't heard, it's going to be bad today.
Buy more stuff.
You want to buy my luggage from me? No. But thank you all so much. I guess next time I'm just going to have to bring more books, huh?
Yeah! More books!
You know, this show started 14 years ago, and I cannot tell you how many people came across my table this weekend telling me it was their first pony convention.
Yeah!
There are so many new faces. I brought 2 new friends this year, and they both said on the first day, "Oh, we are definitely coming back." So I hope to see all of you in 2025. Thank you so much. This has been a wonderful weekend.
Yeah!
This is my first Everfree. Yay!
Yeah!
I hope it's not the last. 2025, here we come. Yeah. I love this show. You guys did a great job. Everybody did great. Thanks for having us. Yay! Yay, Everfree.
Yeah!
Let's take.
And wait, Tony snuck up here.
Oh yes, Tony.
Hey everybody,
He snuck up.
thank you so much for coming out again. It's crazy that this place is so packed when there's hardly a My Little Pony show on TV anymore. Like, you guys are hardcore. We really appreciate it.
You're good, you're good.
There's murmuring. We love you guys. Thank you so much for buying all this stuff. I was drawing up until way past the vendor hall was closed, so I appreciate how hardcore you guys are. And I can't wait to do it again next year.
I'm sorry I'm late.
It's okay.
Congratulations for being on time. That's awesome. Thank you all so much. This is my first time at Everfree, and I had the best time. You were all so warm and welcoming and funny. This con is full of really funny people. Thank you for making me laugh and smile. I love you all. Hip hip hooray. Woo!
Yes, all that. Thank you. Thank you for being done on time, which threw me off. Thank you for a wonderful time. You have no idea how much these conventions mean to me, mean to us. And I'd love to come back and try to avenge our honor in Family Feud next year.
Awesome. One more big round of applause for this amazing guest. And what we do is an annual tradition for those of you who haven't been here before. We're going to get all of you to come stand this way with the audience behind us. And we're going to take our annual selfie.
I'll be in the back.
Oh, that light. Evie, can we get less light, please? Less light. Where's... no. Alright, is everyone in? No, yeah. I'm doing it, the old pony. These are mom selfies. Thank you for putting up with our... Wait, stay there, crowd. You look amazing. Thank you, community. Thank you, guests of honor. Thank you. We hope to see you soon. Do we have any community guests or musicians still in the house?
Yeah!
Community guests or musicians still in the house?
Any community guests, all the musicians. We've now said goodbye to our VIPs.
Come on up for a big round of applause. Don't we have such a fantastic community of talented people? So much talent in one space. All right, everybody say Everfree! Thank you, every pony! Give them a big round of applause!
No, just give me a guess. Go.
How exciting was this weekend, every pony?
Hey, who saw all of the fantastic contests we've had over the weekend? Who would like to know the winners for those amazing contests this weekend? I like that excitement. Can we get spiral kicks up? Hey, thank you.
Hello. So we had a couple of contests here and there throughout the weekend, scattered about. First off, let's go and talk a little bit about Iron Author. So first up in third place, we had Maiden Voyage, written by Star Scribe. In second, we had Politics as Unusual by Fan of Most Everything. And first place for this year's, we had Spines and Storms by Shazlan. While they were hard at work focusing in the silence of the writing room, we had people playing in the noisy gaming room all weekend long. We had a Them's Fightin' Herds tournament. And third place, on the right side, we had Gadget. On the left, we had Kazumi. And in the middle, whoops, wrong one. In the center, we have B. Next up, we have Smash Bros. Ultimate. On the right, we got Eclipse. On the left, we have Winter Wind. And in the middle, we have our returning champion, RJW. There's also some fun times in the tabletop game room. It gets really noisy in there. They play a specific game called Prance. So let's give it up to our Prance winner, Conifer. Next up, some of you may have been in the room. We are in the Marina room. We got to play some PMVs for you all. And we had 4 winners this year. For judges' choices, we had Masayuma Chasing by the Ferb Guy.
It's Masayumi Chasing, by the way.
Our other judge's choice was Make Some Friends by Bramble Shadow 4. The best story went to Funky Again by Twistvid. And this year's Best in Show was Cupid Twin Version by our one and only musician, Evershade. Okay, he's not the only musician, but you get it. In CCG, we had an intense weekend of contests, starting with their Naylander tournament, which was won by Pages, running a Princess Luna Blue-Pink aggro. And of course, when it comes to Continental Championships, someone has to fall just shy of reaching the top 8, and every year that poor 9th place individual has to sign the salt block of shame. This year's signer was Cursed Chords. Now, while there may be some shame, there's also some glory. So for the top 4, we had Pages again running a Princess Celestia Purple Control. We had Bugle with a Princess Twilight Purple Blue Pink mid-range. Then in second place, we had Minty Fresh with a Queen Chrysalis White Control deck. And our 2024 North American Continental Championship, running a Pip Petals White Pink Control deck, is Hithrock. Can I get a pip pip hooray? There we go. I also saw a couple people here yesterday for the cosplay contest, so let's look at some of those. For our best novice, we had Neskit as March 7th. For our best journeyman, we had Zombunny as Trixie in Rainbow Rocks. For our best master, we had HH Cosplay as Magical Girl Twilight Sparkle. And for best assembled, we had Otaku Brony 96 as Solid Sparkle. For best presentation, we have Citrine Leaf as Looks to the Moon. Then we got our best youth, which is Mishka as Fluttershy. And finally, last but certainly not least, we have our best in show, Yaklin as Tree Hugger. Now it says I'm supposed to have a joke here, but what's the difference between a check you get at a restaurant and a duck with a mustache?
What?
One's a bill to pay, and the other's a bill to pay.
So many amazing contests and competitors this weekend. Do you know who else has been amazing this weekend?
Us.
All of you. I would especially like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. These are our top tier sponsors. Everyone who sponsors helps to contribute to our ability to keep this show running. And we just want to take a moment to shout out our top tier sponsors who have been contributing continuously and really helping us keep Everfree alive and running. So first, I want to give a huge shout out to the Princess of Everfree Northwest 2024, Danny. A few of us have been bowing to her all weekend, and she's thoroughly embarrassed, but we love Danny. Danny is also a member of our staff. The rest of our sponsors here are our Royal and Tree of Friendship sponsors, so we're going to read those names off to you, and then you guys all clap at the very end, okay? Okay.
Yes. Okay, we'd like to thank Aether Theorem, Apple Geek, Arc, Atlas Apparatus, Blue Jet Inc., Beep and Dragon, Bro Nissan, Chrysola Dawn, Coaster Brony, and DJ.
Exa, Fictive, Flaming Dash, Folded Fox, Gizmo Gears, Honey Lavender, Jab Jet Setter, and Lightning Flash.
Lightning Star, Magmatic, Minty Fresh, Nebulous, Lightning, Nightling, Oddball Prime, Princess Luna, Siri.
It's pronounced Cirrus. We call him Siri. All right, Stable Coder, Tycho, Tara Kleisch, Thornwing, Trebek, Twisted Shadow, Winston, Yaklin, Zap Dozoff, and Zephyr Sunset. Every single one of you helps us keep this con alive, but these people get our extra thanks for their continuous contributions. Extra shout out to those of you that are also on staff, because you didn't want to just give us your money, you also gave us your time. So
Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Okay, you were saying you guys were an important part of this. Do you want to guess how many of you we had this year?
At least 3.
Okay, more than 3. Shout it out. 5? We had more than 5.
2,000.
Why am I getting single digits?
Let's get a number up on the board. How many people were here?
1,827 of you. Look.
What an
Whole
honor.
room. Standing room only. Thank you all very much.
Almost 700.
Everybody in the room to make sure.
I'm working
We
on
only
it.
have so much time. A lot of you were in the audience for our previous panel in this room, our charity auction, and we are so thrilled to announce our final charity total of what we raised this weekend of $35,050, benefiting Backpack Brigade. Thank you all so contributions. For those of you who were in the audience and were bidding and maybe didn't get what you wanted, I have good news. We do have somewhere you can spend your money. The con store is still open. There are some final closeouts and discounts you can check out down there. So if you have remaining vouchers or if you have remaining money in your pocket, go check out the con store after closing ceremonies. They will be open.
Excellent. I have exciting news. So, you've been here this year. Are you interested in next year? Yeah! Well, it's happening. Someone spoiled that. A bit of a surprise. Would you like to know when? Yeah! Okay.
Is it tomorrow?
No. We wouldn't have to tear anything down.
3 more days.
No, I want to go home. Yes, next year. Next year, August 22nd through the 24th. See you
Same time
there.
next year, be here.
Please join us.
Registration is open now, and it is $60 to pre-register now. That price goes up September 1st, so get your badge at the lowest price that it will be today, right now. It's
This
open.
is the time to do it.
The Princess badge is also available for a limited time. Wonder who's
Additionally,
gonna grab it.
high-tier hotel rooms are also available right now. So take a look at that.
I guess we have a little more information about next year. Would you guys like to hear some information? Would you like a sneak peek of what we have in store for 2025? All right, give me a big round of applause to welcome Thornwing to the stage to give us some info.
All right. I got to do a couple things here before we get to the guests. Gonna give you a little bit of information. Sure. Yeah. It's been a long time in coming.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of very dedicated staff throughout the years that have tried very hard to bring you the very best of Everfree. And it's been quite a bit of a burden to do our very, very best. And we are all human, we make mistakes. We need to make amends.
Please don't.
So first of all, I have in my hand here about the last 6 years of Con on video. So I'm going to try, with the help of whoever is with me, get as much of this out on YouTube as we can. And I do this because this is what got me into this whole scene in the first place, was watching con videos online. Now, there's a fine line I like to draw between having content available for free online for people who are not helping to sponsor the events versus people that are actually here in this building participating and having fun with us and making these memories happen. So I would like to encourage everyone that can possibly make it to be here with us every year. I'm looking out over this crowd here, and just the difference between now and opening ceremonies is tremendous. I don't know what happened over this weekend, but we seem to have multiplied significantly. So I want to see even more people here next year. Do what you can, get your money, save your things, get your friends, bring them here. Any prize.
Thank you guys so very, very much. I've missed all of you. This has been the best show I've had in quite some time. I very much hope to see you guys again next year at other cons down the road, next week in Atlanta, week after that in Baltimore, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Baltimore.
Thank you so very much. Baltimore Comic Con. New York Comic Con, Dragon Con.
LA Comic Con.
So, if there's a con you want to see me at, let the con know. But thank you guys so very, very much. We do this for you. You guys keep us going. Please keep us going. You feed my cats. So, thank you very much.
You take me away from my cats. Okay, so that piece of news out of the way. I have a little story to share. I've shared this story probably sometime in the past, maybe some of you have heard it before, but I don't think I've ever done it to this degree where I've shared some more insight into this whole process, give you a glimpse of the actual event as it happened. So I'm going to try to get through this without crying too much. But these are happy tears, so yay.
Liquid pride!
I'm going to take you back to July of 2018. So, yeah, I am with a couple of folks out in Beijing, China.
Okay.
We are attending the China BronyCon with about 2,000 young people in mainland China. We have a wonderful event going. They're having tons of fun. We have a lot of special events that we're attending with the VIP guests that I was helping with. And we were invited as part of our VIP type duties to help judge their cosplay contest as our honorable judges. Not something I was anticipating to be involved in because I'm just there to help. But I got stabbed right up front with the guests and watched one of the most amazing cosplay events I've ever seen in my life with some very creative and dedicated people showing off their amazing costumes, their creativity, their dance moves. It was crazy. They got this huge video board back behind them, just blasting the music, just going at it. They got the red carpet catwalk out into the audience, just strutting down, doing the spin, doing the pose, and getting judged by us as everything's a 10, 11, whatever. It's all too amazing to count. In the middle of this event, the lights suddenly just dropped. The entire building lost power. And it's like this big old power energy event that they were going on with just went silent as the lights went out. And we were in a room, it had some upper area lighting, windows at the ceiling, so it wasn't pitch black or anything. We're all safe, it's all good. But we're sitting there waiting for the show to start again as they got the problem fixed and corrected. And someone far in the back held up a portable speaker and started playing the Smile Song. And this room full of 2,000 Chinese bronies, with the four of us white folk up front, started singing the Smile Song in almost perfect English. They broadcast it over there in English and some Chinese subtitles, so they actually learned the show the way we all have experienced the same show. With the same voices, the same actresses doing these voices, singing these songs, bringing these moments into their life that have brought them all together in this place at once. And just so I don't flub the words here, part of the song comes up. It's true, some days are dark and lonely, and maybe you would feel sad, but Pinky will be there to show you that it isn't that bad. There's one thing that makes me happy and makes my whole life worthwhile, and that's when I talk to my friends and get them to smile. And at that moment, this happened. If you could roll the video, please. Hopefully there's some audio too.
There's no audio though. There we go.
Exaggerating what I say, that line has power for me. The lights came back in that moment. Pinky brought the smiles into that room, and the lights went on, and we continued the show. And I saw the power of friendship, the magic, fill that room in that moment. Language barriers aside, culture barriers aside, we all joined in that same moment together as a fandom, celebrating the magic of friendship, little pastel ponies that brought into our lives. And that is the message that I wanted to share with you at the end of all of this year. And just to announce that the people that were there with me in that room will be here next year. So we're bringing back Andrea Woodman, Tabitha St. Germain. And as we get you more information, there'll be more to add to that list. So that's just the very start of what is going to be a tremendous 2025. I hope you guys can be here. I hope you can invite your friends. I hope we can fill this room even further. Maybe expand out in the next space, the next hotel, and make this place just rock with friendship. I also have an inside chant on a certain someone wants to come back and run some karaoke for us next year. So, just for one day only, you know, she's just doing an encore performance. Saturday only next year, Nicole will join us again. So if you didn't get a chance to enjoy the karaoke night, she will be here next year to do another reprise of her event. So that's all I've got for you right now. I'm going to pass it back to these wonderful folks. But thank you all. Thank you for this wonderful journey that we've been on. I hope it never ends. It will never end as long as you guys are here to support the con. As long as we have wonderful staff to make it happen. I hope this can thank these staff, make them feel welcome. They've gone through a lot of crap this week to make this event happen. And I hope you guys all enjoy your time here, and we'll see you again next year. I'm going to hand it back to them so they can finish this off. So, here they go.
You scared us. I don't know how to hold it. You scared me too, guys. It really terrifying.
Oh my God. We're almost at the end here, but we have something left for you.
Oh?
An important ceremony.
Oh, the flag.
Yeah. Give us 1 second here.
We need a couple more people up here for this. Can I get Simmel to the stage, please?
Hi, folks. We have a good weekend? Yeah! Good. So, we're all familiar with this nice, pretty flag at this point. Normally, this flag, putting it up, taking it down, I like to think, I introduced this tradition. I hope people enjoy it. But just like anything else at the con, this should be a team effort too, right? So we're gonna do something slightly different.
Chair shame.
Not shame, not shame. Come up with whatever other chair joke you may want here. All right. We're not announcing new con chairs this time. We have two perfectly wonderful individuals right here. Let's give them a round of applause again. But it's true that Everfree has always been a team effort, and whether it's starting up the con weekend or wrapping it up, it always takes a team. Today we'd like to honor a member of our team who has done more than his fair share to ensure the success of this convention for many years, and that person is Thornwing. Come on, get back up here. Get in the chair. Get up here. Chair of love. There we go, that's better.
The chair has to stay here.
So, Thorn, since you had neglected to embarrass yourself with an opening number this year, and chose instead to embarrass me and the chairs by making us dance, I'm here to return the favor and make sure that you get your fair share of the embarrassment as well. So.
Chair shame is back.
Thornwing, or Scott, as most of us know him, has been a dedicated member of the Everfree Northwest team since the 2015 cycle. Is that right, Scott? Something like that? Essentially 10 years, a decade of service to our Everfree family. And in all the time that I have known him, I have never seen Scott perform his duties without his characteristic brand of detail-oriented thoroughness, integrity, and professionalism. Through many years and across various roles, Scott has been a wonderful mentor for me personally, as well as a constant force for the stability of this convention. Scott is an antidote, I think, to the notion that anyone takes on the mantle of upper-level convention management just to chase clout or seek glamour or, seek that sweet, sweet horse fame. It's just not what he's about. The tasks involved in running a convention of this scale are hard work. It can be difficult to find the right kind of people, not only with the right skills, but the right outlook to do that work. Scott did not ask for this responsibility, but he does the job anyway because he knows it needs to be done, because he cares about the success of the convention and the people that he works with. His strong sense of duty, while a model for the rest of us, has also at times been a source of mild frustration, as often the hardest thing any of us can do is get him to take a step back, take care of himself, and do less. It's okay, Scott. We've got this. Just as we've leaned on your support and guidance through the years, we hope that you too can lean on us and know that we are gonna have your back. We're fortunate to have Scott as a member of our team, but even more than that, as a friend. I've enjoyed getting to know him better over the years, to hear about his job, his family, various projects, often things that he will share at the start of what's supposed to be a business call on Slack, and really when we should be talking about the con, I first, sit through 20, 30 minutes hearing Scott rant about his latest project or obsession, like the time he installed a draft root beer tap in his backyard, I think, doing a kitchen update. Pretty cool. I mean, how Utah can you get, really? It's impressive. Other times it might be a new hobby. I think just a few weeks ago it was like a 30-minute presentation about how much he loved the new expansion for Final Fantasy. What number was it? 14. Very nice. Okay, some fans of that perhaps. I never understood how it could be very final if there's 14 or more of them, but I digress. So I'm going to take a moment to belabor an architectural analogy, if you'll excuse it, that Scott used a few years ago when he honored members of our fandom as pillars of the community. This is going to be a little cheesy, so bear with me here. Don't think about it too hard. Pillars are important. They provide support and integrity, but something else about them is that they really can't do their job unless they are working together. When the burden of support is shared by many pillars, many members, even if one were to fall, others will stand, take on that burden, and the building will stand. These pillars, therefore, are only as strong as their ability to work together, and this requires a firm foundation, one that is laid by a cornerstone. Cornerstone is important. Its job is to serve as a guide and reference point for the construction of a building so that the walls, the floors, the pillars, all that stuff is aligned properly, all working together, supporting each other and lending strength. Even if the cornerstone itself becomes damaged, the guidance it provides remains steadfast. That burden can continue to be shared because every pillar and every wall has been placed in order to support the next, all because of that firm foundation laid by a cornerstone. If any of us may claim to be pillars of the community, then Scott is that cornerstone, giving us strength, keeping us in line, dealing with our nonsense from time to time, working in concert to create something beautiful every year for all of you to enjoy. Scott, the foundation that you have set gives us strength. It allows us to share our burdens and support each other even when things get rough. And I hope that you know you can always count on us to share your burdens. Thank you for your hard work, your years of dedication, and most of all, for your friendship. Every Pony, for his unparalleled devotion and extraordinary service to Everfree Northwest and its community, please join me in honoring Scott Kinnersley, Thornwing, as our cornerstone of the community. To close this analogy off, I suppose, if you would like to say a few words.
Okay. This was not planned by me, and thank you for the surprise. I do take pride in doing some surprises from time to time. And you guys have been good sports, and thank you for playing along when, my antics get a little too out of line. This is never something I've expected, and you guys know that, of course, that I don't do it for me. I'm here because of you, and I do this for my love of the show, for its creators, its supporters, its fans, and my home, my second home here at Everfree Northwest. I've always felt welcome. I've always felt like this is someplace I can bring my family, even though this is the only one they've really never been to. People keep joking that I don't really have a wife or kids, but I do. I am married, if nobody understood that before. We just celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary. I have 2 children. One is in her final year of college. One is in his final year of high school. So he's in high school. He is also 6'7". So and I think he's still growing. I don't know. But you guys are definitely a second family to me. I come here every year. I do this. I've done this for, like you said, the last 10 years. I have actual family in town, and I haven't seen them.
Are you going to?
Probably not. I'm too busy. I come here every year. They're down in Tacoma, and I think in all of the years we've been here, I've been to visit them once. And I think they came to the con one time to say hi in the middle of the charity auction one year. The most hectic time of the whole weekend, usually for me. And that was pretty much all I've seen the whole time they've been here. So,
I mean, it's Tacoma, can't blame you.
It is Tacoma, University Place actually. But it just goes to show, it's like, this family means so much to me, and I'm appreciative of all of you guys and everything that you do to bring this event to life. Our staff, our fans, all of you together are what make this possible. This show is not about me. It never has been. I know I've heard rumors floating around about all sorts of different things about why Scott does this or what his motivations are throughout the years. I get up here and I make a fool of myself, usually at opening ceremonies. This year I couldn't because for the first 5 days before the con, I had gout in my right wrist and couldn't barely move it. So I didn't get my little PMV presentation all put together. That's why the little impromptu dance lesson kind of came in at the last minute picture.
Yeah, thanks for that again. That was fun.
You're welcome. You didn't volunteer, as you were told. It is voluntold, and they messed that part up. So I had to sneak around it. But usually that is something that I have done for the last several convention openers. Not necessarily just as my role as a member of the board of directors for Pegasus Northwest, but as a personal help to me in that 7 years ago, as I stood up on this stage for one of the first times and started announcing guests, I was shaking, literally, in my boots. Just microphone going like this. If you ever want to take a look at the footage, it's like all over the place. I started singing a song the next year, and it was like shaky, I forgot the first line, but we're going with this anyway, and then progressively on and on and on, where to this point, I feel kind of comfortable here, and I think that's good enough. That's time for me to pass the torch on to someone else, because I've done what I needed to. I also, in retrospect for all those events that you've seen me making a fool of myself here, I kind of look at it in the aspect of, I'm breaking the ice for the rest of the weekend so that I can show that all of you don't need to worry about judgment, don't need to worry about haggling, hassling. You go and you be you do the things that make you happy, you do the things that challenge you, help you overcome struggles in your own life, like my stage fright, and that will actually bring you joy in the end. Just as an example to everyone out there, you can do it too. You can also be a member of staff. Please sign up now.
Please.
We definitely use as much help as we can get. I'm also very grateful to a bunch of our staffers who are also big supporters financially, buying badges that cost a lot and help go a long way to making this con possible every year. They put in so much time and effort, and we use and abuse them. Like it's just unreal the amount of work we get out of some of these folks, and it's not intentional. It's not deliberate. It's not there's no animosity in it. It's just they love this place so much, just like me. Like they want to make this place a home for everybody, and we're glad and lucky to have them. We need more of them. Thank you. I've done my bit, I've my time, so I'm going to pass it back to these guys and get off stage. So.
Go ahead and hand that off to someone. We're just going to have you finish off our analogy here. Like everything, it's a team effort, Scott, so I would love if you could help me with the flag here. We'll call it good.
All rise!
Attention! Present! Salute!
My bad wrist.
It's a race in Scotland.
I can't wait to see you.
We need some kind of fanfare.
We need an anthem. We need an anthem.
If only I had like
We'll work on it.
That's a very little bro.
Oh, Everfree.
Ooh, there you go. Salute!
One more round of applause for Thornwing, everybody.
Alrighty, my friends, thank you for being here as we got real sentimental there. We do have just two more quick things for you. One would be our feedback panel and our feedback survey. So we want to hear about the experiences that you had, both the good and the bad. Tell us what was amazing, what you want to see again. Tell us what things maybe didn't go the way you expected them to. Give us your suggestions. You can fill out that feedback survey at everfreenw.com/survey, or you can scan that QR. It's also on the back of the con book, or you can also come to our feedback panel in the front page room at 6:15. So we'll be there in just a little bit here.
And we will take that very seriously. We read those. Thank you very much.
Now, the very last thing that I will put you all through before we say farewell is our final gathering of all of our staffers who are available. Come on up, we're going to do our group photo.
Who wants the ball?
Don't think that you're getting out of this, AB.
Come on.
You cannot hide. Come on up.
Very good, very good. Front row seated.
So just for some context, as everyone's kind of filtering up, we always do 2 group photos because everybody has different obligations and we want to try to get everybody in. So we do a group photo on the staircase and then we do the group photo at Closing Ceremonies. And some of you came to our photo earlier and we handed out our staff gift, but anyone who was not at our earlier photo and wants to come get their staff gift, if anybody saw these nifty keychains that Ruth Ellis and I got created for our staffers. Staff, please come see me after our photo and I'll get you your keychains. All right. Who's on skill here?
I'm taking the photo. 1, 2, wow, 3.
Ruth Ellis did it here.
One.
Take a photo. I can't smell anymore. Okay.
All right.
Thank you everyone for being here. It has been an amazing weekend. We'll see you next year.
Everyone,
Thank you.
You still here? Yeah. It's over. Go home. Go. Go. Everfree.